to my house.
What's good, you guys? It's your boy Ty here. Welcome back to the channel. Got a video today talking about the weekends, I would say. I mean, I had, we had two RLE, those of you who don't know what that means, regional license exam. And I mean, I didn't get to attend, unfortunately, but that's okay because there's plenty more in the future that I will be, so don't worry, y'all will be seeing me. Make sure if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, make sure you do. Make sure you click them notifications on because it definitely helps your boy out and also keeps you up to date to whenever I release some new videos. Let's just get right into the video. So, what this video is, you've seen a lot of these guys. We're throughout the weekend, you saw these. There was a bunch of tops. I saw everybody just tons of videos. I mean, tons of pictures, and I mean, it just looked like everybody had a great old time. But what we're really getting ready to talk about are the characters that you seem to see top pretty frequently. And there's a lot of these guys, all these guys. I mean, there's more that top. I mean, there's a lot of characters that definitely top. You see him on, he's actually new, but you're gonna be seeing him a lot. You see her, you've been seeing her, seeing this chick, and then these different ones. But the question is, why these characters top? And I think that, anybody that's new or new players or anything else, some have those questions. Some people may not think right away think about these, but these are important things that I'm gonna talk about that would really help you understand why you seem to see these characters a lot. Number one, I would say one of the reasons why a character tops is easy to pilot. Some of these characters just got pretty straightforward kind of mechanics. You don't have to really do too much thinking for the most part. You could just boom, boom, boom. It's like it kind of just works. Not that it's necessarily autopilot, because in this game it's really hard to really have a deck that autopilots, but there are some. There were some. There was definitely one we already know, but we won't speak up his name. But yeah, so it'd be easy to pilot, easy to move around and just make things happen, less thinking. Number two would be strong interactions with other cards or just a broken mechanic. I mean, like they just could do a bunch of stuff at the same time. So we already said the easy one, like, oh, easy to pilot, but then if they just got an interaction that just makes it like pretty much unfair, you're like, oh my gosh, like why does they're able to do this and it just is it seems unfair. Not that some things can be unfair, we'll be honest, but that's usually another factor too, that they just have some mechanic built into them, or they just have an interaction with other cards that just make them just solid, just like, oh my gosh, it's consistent. So consistency is another one. Number three comes to RNG, some luck involved, some things, there may be some characters or certain ones that can really destroy somebody, but they may not get the pieces that they need at the time, and they may not check well, or somebody else may just be checking hot and you're not. It just happens, but it's part of the game. It's not the main reason. It's not a full luck-based game. I mean, you can minus that, but RNG is a thing. Number four would be the element of surprise. So a lot of these characters, some of them be new, like Fourth Kind. Fourth Kind is one of those ones that he's new, so nobody really knows the matchup, how to really compete against him, battle him. I mean, it's not that he's difficult, but he's very strong, and he got a crazy mechanic that just helps him cheat, really, But that is the thing, element of surprise. So if people don't know about the mechanics, haven't played against them enough, that could usually be a factor of why a character makes it into top cuts as well, too. Number five, and this is the important one, and that is a highly skilled or experienced player. Some people would be like, well, I haven't been playing long enough, so that doesn't make any sense, Ty. No, because you probably have been playing people. You've probably been playing more than you think. That's why I said experienced players. You may have been more experienced, and so you're experiencing some of the interactions and stuff, and the mechanics, studying on the mechanics, so that gains an experience too. And then the skilled part is just in playing, you understand what your character is doing. You understand what you want to do, what you're trying to achieve, and you're just always hitting that one pocket every time. You're just hitting it. And so that is a factor. The experienced players know certain mechanics and stuff, certain interactions that the other opponent may not, and they just capitalize on it, which helps them top. The characters that you'll see, I mean, I think recently, the ones that you see often that seem to do any of those 5 that I named, well, 4 I should name, because the 5th one is just based on person, that there is, so we got Froppy, or Asui, version 1. She's just crazy. She's just kicking stuff out of carpool. I don't have to go over them. You can definitely look these characters up if you're new or we're trying to figure out. But Asui, version 1. Tokiyami, Bird Boy, version 1. He's a glass cannon, but he can when he goes off, he goes off. He's another one to cheat certain things. Certain cards allow him to cheat certain things, and he just generates damage like crazy. Then you got Ochako, version 1 and 2. Version 1, she's able to loop an attack and throw at least like 2 attacks, like 5 attacks, which is 2 cards, I should say. And then her version 2 one, she pretty much is the same thing. She could throw 1 attack, and if it deals damage in any kind of way, she could bounce it and then throw it again. So it's like, if it's heavy to hit and it hits you hard and you can't do nothing about it, you're gonna get hit hard twice with just that 1 card alone. Jiro, she's one too. She builds up something and makes you just throw something at you, and each card that she throws, you know, it needs a little bit more luck in it, but even with that, if your checks are good and everything else, them strings, when she throws that last one, it's coming at you for a heavy damage, and you probably can't stop. It's too fast. Then we have before we say newly, we have Eraserhead. Eraserhead, that guy is he's just annoying. He just has a crazy interaction that just allows you to, I mean, you could take an action card, discard it, and then pick it back up. I think that's what I mean by a broken interaction. It's kind of like crazy. It's like, oh, well, I don't really minus anything. I could just literally go, tap, bring it back, tap, bring it back. -2 or +2 speed. Free minus speed. I mean, that's just crazy. And then you have newly, Fourth Kind. Fourth Kind, he's been seeing a lot of play. There's tons of more characters, by the way, but I'm just naming some, especially what was recent over the weekend. Fourth Kind is interesting because 1, that big health, but 2, he can cheat his 4th attack. His 4th attack or 4th card minuses 4 difficulty. So you can throw attack, and then your last one where you're like, oh, well, it would have been on a, you know, on an 8 or a 9, you're like 8, 9 -4, it'll be on a 5 instead, or on a 4 or on a 3. So it depends on what you're throwing. So he just allows you to cheat, and then, you know, once per game, make you commit 4 foundations. And so if you don't have nothing to stop that, which is kind of hard, you can't, and you don't have nothing to kind of bounce back on, you're dead. So he could just generate. So like I said, guys, those are just my ideas. This is just something I just wanted to share. I just thought it would be cool. Congratulations to all you guys at top 8, that top 16, and all the events, top 32, whatever other tops that were recognized. Congratulations to you guys. A lot of old heads. Matter of fact, though, you know, some of the guys that even topped, and you'll see frequently, one thing that you'll notice in a lot of these tops too, some of them are really experienced players. They came from the UVS or UFS era, so they kind of got an understanding of how the game operates and stuff. So you'll be seeing that too. So not just the characters that you see top, but you'll see people, certain people frequently top. But that goes to talk about what I said, which is skilled or experienced players. Well, that's it for that video. This video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. If you like it, like I said, comment below. Tell me what you think, your insights on things. If you feel like I missed something, that's cool. I mean, this is just some stuff. I just wanted to give you a little bit. But like I said, shout outs to everybody that went out to these events. Do know that Ty's House of Cards will be out at some of these other events. We gonna make it happen, all right? We gotta come out there. We gotta go represent. But I can't wait to talk to you guys and hang out with you in the community, all right? Love you guys. Take care. Peace.